Welcome to Innovative Calls. Hey everyone, I am Professor Nikki Eshtiaqi from RMIT University in Melbourne, Australia. Welcome back to Innovative Calls, where we are a community of the friends helping each other grow by sharing our experience and skill. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you can join us on our journey of the learning, growing, and thriving in your study, research, and career. We love to hear your thoughts, so don't forget to comment below. In our previous study, we talked about an important key to the success in our study, research, and professional career: strategic thinking. We discussed how strategic thinking is not just a tool to survive in a fast-paced world, but also to thrive. It is a mindset and attitude that allows us to be proactive, adapt to the change, and leverage challenges as opportunity. By using strategic thinking, we can make a better decision, which help us succeed in our study, research, and career. We also touch on the first step in strategic thinking, which is knowing ourselves, understanding our emotion, strength, and weakness. When we know ourselves better, we can make a timely and informed decision, which lead to a better outcome, both personally and professionally. In today's episode, we are diving into the next piece of the puzzle: emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a powerful tool that helps us understand ourselves and the people around us better. Let's explore how improving your EQ can be a game changer for your success. IQ versus EQ. Why emotional intelligence matters more for university student and researcher. Let's start by talking about the two things that are often mentioned when we think about the success: IQ and EQ. Both are important, but they impact us in a different ways, especially for university student and researcher. Let's break it down. What is IQ? IQ is a measure of how well you think, solve problems, and learn new information. For university students, this shows up in how well you can understand complex concepts, solve problems in subjects like mathematics or science, and perform well on exam. For example, a student in science or engineering program might rely on a high IQ to grasp advanced concepts, apply mathematical models, and conduct experiments. If you are a researcher, your IQ helps you analyze data, understand theories, and apply your knowledge to your research. If you are studying data science and working on a complex algorithm, your IQ helps you break down the technical aspect, interpret the finding, and make a decision based on your analysis. But having a high IQ doesn't guarantee success, especially when it comes to the emotional challenges, interpersonal relationship, or managing setback. This is where EQ becomes important. What is EQ? EQ, or emotional intelligence, is about the understanding and managing your emotion as well as being aware of how others feel. It's about using this awareness to guide your action and decision in social interaction, work situation, and everyday challenges. For university student and researcher, high EQ help you manage stress, stay motivated, communicate effectively, and bring a strong relationship with colleagues, mentor, and peers. It is also about resilience, the ability to bounce back from failure and continue pursuing your goal despite setback. Imagine you are a graduate student. You have been working on your research for months. You receive critical feedback from your advisor, and at first you feel devastated. But with a high EQ, instead of reacting negatively or shutting down, you take a step back, process the feedback, and use it to improve your work. Your ability to handle feedback and maintain your motivation is what will make the difference in the long run. Let me share a real-life story that illustrates how EQ and understanding ourselves can help us overcome frustration and succeed. This is a story of an international student whom I will call Max. Max had been studying his postgraduate degree in a field that required a lot of independent research and critical thinking. He had always been a strong student academically, and his IQ clearly indicated that he had the intellectual ability to excel in his study. However, after 1 year into his program, Max came to me in frustration, telling me that he felt he wouldn't be able to finish his 3-year degree. He felt defeated. I'm not just going to make it, he said, thinking that maybe his academic ability were not enough to carry him through. I don't think so. I am cut out for this. After listening to Max, I explained that his academic record showed that he was more than capable intellectually. But I encouraged him to take some time and reflect on the real reason behind his frustration. What was really stopping him from moving forward? A couple of weeks later, Max came back to me with a clearer understanding. He had realized that the reason he felt frustrated wasn't because he lacked the ability to succeed, but because he had chosen a research area that in the beginning he thought was interesting, but after getting more involved, he found that it wasn't his true passion. He had been pursuing something that didn't excite him the way that he thought it would. This was a great example of how a change in perspective, a shift in his view about his research topic, led him to feel dissatisfied and frustrated. It wasn't that Max wasn't good enough. It was that the project didn't align with his interests. Together, we worked on revising his research to focus on something that he was truly passionate about. Over the next couple of weeks, we developed a new research direction that felt much more exciting and engaging for him. As a result, Max's academic performance improved dramatically. Not only did he regain his motivation, but also started generating new innovative ideas that made his research stand out. This experience really showed me how crucial self-awareness and understanding your emotion are in your journey to success, whether as a student or a researcher. As a result, Max's academic performance improved dramatically. Not only did he regain his motivation, but he also started generating new innovative ideas that made his research stand out. This experience really showed me how crucial self-awareness and understanding your emotion are in your journey to success. Why EQ is more important than IQ for success in study and research? While IQ is important for mastering academic content, EQ plays a much larger role in how you handle challenges, communicate with others, and stay motivated through setbacks. Let's say you are working on your thesis or dissertation. You might be intellectually capable of solving the problems in your research. However, if you struggle to manage your stress during the process, or if you cannot communicate effectively with your advisor or peer, those challenges can hold you back. A high EQ would help you stay calm, keep your motivation high, and improve your relationship with those around you, key factor in achieving success. Research has shown that EQ is better predictor of the career success than IQ, especially in the workplace and in academia. Studies all support the idea that emotional intelligence is essential for career success, as it enables individuals to manage their emotion and work well with others. In short, while IQ is important for academic performance, EQ is equally important, if not more so, for a long-term success in your study and research career. EQ helps you manage stress, build relationships, stay resilient, and make a better decision. Key factor for thriving in the fast-paced, competitive world of academia. If you are in a high-pressure environment like a research project with a tight deadline, your IQ will help you analyze the data, but your EQ will help you manage your emotion, stay motivated when things get tough, and maintain a healthy balance between work and life. The good news is EQ can be developed. unlike IQ, which generally remains stable. You can improve your EQ over the time with the self-reflection, training, and practice. This improvement will make you not just a better student or researcher, but a more successful, well-rounded person. Thank you for joining us today at Innovative Calls. We hope this episode helped you understand the importance of EQ and IQ in your study, research, and career. Remember, emotional intelligence is a skill that can be developed and is crucial for your long-term success. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content and leave us a comment below to share your thought and experience. Please also share your comment and let us know how we can support you in your journey. Thank you.